Daniel Levy steps down from his position as executive chairman. Unbelievable news if you're a Tottenham fan. Steps down after 24 years at Tottenham. Did you see the picture of when he come into the club?
Yeah.
To now.
Yeah.
It was little wing back.
Yeah.
But,
Wing back.
Tottenham released a statement saying they are not looking to sell the club. Now, coming to you, I mean, we were just in the cafe before and you were saying how great a news it is. Can you rate his tenure? And with the tenure, I want you to include on the pitch and off the pitch. But out of 10, 24 years, 2 trophies, what would you give his tenure?
It's best for me to split it because...
No, I'm not allowing you to. I'm not allowing you to.
No, let him.
If the rating I give overall, you're not going to be like, you're being bad man. Yeah,
We'll take an average from both numbers then.
Average from take it. So
from on and off the pitch, it's got to be 10.
Best chairman in the league, I think.
10?
Yeah, 10. Yeah.
So you're giving him a 10 on
fair.
that?
No,
that's fair.
Bro, from that perspective,
You've taken something. You've taken an asset from 80 million to 3.5 billion.
Mad.
That's crazy.
On paper, 24 years of growth. Yeah,
that's crazy.
We'll have that.
Yeah.
We'll have that. We'll have that.
Yeah,
We'll have some of that.
And then you go in the trophy.
I go enough.
We'll have that.
Yeah, exactly. So when you say that,
Stadium.
it's all glossy, yeah?
It's way too
then
nice.
the next man asks you, okay, so in those 24 years, what have you achieved footballing wise? Like, you're going to say 2 trophies, bro. 2 trophies. And they decided they started the process in January before we won the Europa League. So technically, when they made that decision, it was 1 trophy in 24 years. Now, for me, Daniel Levy's on overlap saying, we spent £700 million. You shouldn't be saying that with 1 trophy. Yeah, that's just also, it's aiding to your...
Sounds familiar, but
you shouldn't be spending £700 million and 1 trophy. You shouldn't be saying you're making £6 million every match day and your wages to revenue ratio is the lowest in the league. The lowest in the league.
Why shouldn't he say that?
Because it's poor, bro. Like
Keeping wages
down sounds good, but it doesn't reflect success.
Facts.
It doesn't help you attract the best players.
Off the pitch, though, but you're saying commercially, so you 10 out of 10 for that bit. Now you're talking about on the pitch.
Footballing, he's talking about
So
football.
the 42% wages to revenue ratio, to be the lowest in the league. Now, to have West Ham, Newcastle, to have more players than us on 100k a week, it's embarrassing, bro. It's not how the world works, unfortunately. Do you understand? So, it's not how the world works. You can't get Lamine Yamal on 100 bags a week. You can't. You have to pay the bags, and that's why the teams that win all the time.
But you can't get them.
Yeah, you can't.
I'm
glad someone's like,
but what I'm trying to say to you, the
you
teams that win the most spend the most. Chelsea, Liverpool,
When we were winning.
Man United, when they were winning, they were spending the most.
Us now, but
They were spending the most.
Off the back of winning.
Yeah. Man City, they're spending the most.
We were winning.
Arsenal
was also
a lot
winning.
as well.
Yeah, Arsenal.
but
Yeah,
wait
You're
till
basically
them
always
times
still
are
going to
like-
be in a certain bracket.
Always still gonna be-
Hold on.
you
If
maintain
he had
that.
said 10th, 9th highest,
Yeah. Cool.
bottom,
The lowest.
Yeah.
bro, do you know how many teams there are?
Burnley.
Oh right.
Sunderland.
Sunderland.
Like, all of these teams. How can you be the lowest? And then we laugh at, but then there's the extreme element of it where Villa. They're a 96%.
Yeah,
PSR.
all of their thing.
All of their thing is to wages. That's poor.
That's crazy. That's poor.
So I'm not asking Levy to do that.
Yeah.
But at least get to the 50s to 60s, bro.
Balance.
I think for you, I think for the Spurs perspective is I think when Daniel Levy has had a chance as well to go for something and so you look at maybe Poch on the way out.
Yeah.
You know, they built a really exciting team and Poch probably got a lot out of that was probably over-egged. Like, wow, look what he's getting out of this, and it started to decline a bit.
Mourinho.
There should have been that injection of revenue, ambition on the pitch.
I can list you
to give that
buy a new
when it was
stadium as
Mourinho
well,
when it
though.
was
No, but
but that's why he gets the
top
props.
of the arts.
And that's nice.
No, I know
It's cute.
it's
It's
cute. You don't want to hear
It's
that,
cute, bro.
But before the 25 years when Alan Sugar was there, what were you?
Alan Sugar.
Were you that as successful?
Of course we were. We were the first. We won doubles. We were winning doubles in the 80s. Like we were winning European
Won a few
trophies.
League Cups in the
League
90s.
Cups, the FA Cups. Like,
we
we were winning trophies. It weren't sad.
It weren't what
I think
Alan Sugar's tenor was poor.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but the tenor. I wasn't born before.
No, I know. I'm
Alan
aware of
Sugar's
that. But the people were saying Alan
You're
Sugar
fired.
wasn't
Yeah,
great.
I'm fan. Yeah.
Yeah, the Alan Sugar, but
it was poor.
And what Daniel Levy's done, yes, commercially, you're fair play for team.
So that's 10 out of 10. Are we all agreeing with that?
Bro,
yes.
But on the pitch, what rating are we giving?
That's poor, bro. It's like even below 5, bro.
Yeah, it's
poor.
So stick on a number.
Yeah, I'll say 2.
So 6 out of 10 in total then. If you're doing 10 plus 2 divided by 2 is 6.
Yeah, technically, that's even maybe 6 out of 10. I'll give
6 out of 10.
Yeah, but I'll list all the favors. Remember,
I'm not.
Yeah, he sacked Jose. Footballing wise, yeah, sacked Jose before final.
Mad.
Because why? What was he
the
paying?
Because he want to pay Jose. That is
and put
embarrassing.
Ryan Mason in charge.
That's tin pot.
The next one, he sacked Martin Yo.
Knife to a gunfight.
Martin Yo, yeah.
Juan de Ramos.
Yeah, Martin Yo got us Europe, yeah. Martin Yo got sacked at half time, bro. Yeah.
Harry Redknapp.
In January, we were top. I say we were top 2, top 3. Do you know? Levy gave him. He wanted Suarez. Levy gave him Saha and Nilsson. Ryan Nilsson and Lewis Saha.
Who? Kiwi.
Ryan Nilsson, the Kiwi, and Lewis
Saha from
Saha.
Blackburn.
Yeah, bro. Ryan Nilsson.
I remember that when he came.
Was he not a winger?
New Zealand.
Centre back.
Centre-back.
New Zealand in the
Oh
house.
my god.
Bro, that is crazy.
Yeah.
5 games as well.
Ryan Nilsson.
Wow.
Ryan Nilsson, Lewis Saha. Remember the Champions League final?
That's dark.
The
He was alright for Blackburn though.
No, but the Champions League final, before they went out, Levy gifted watches just for getting to the final to the players before they even stepped out.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Okay,
but Tottenham are considered a big club, and Daniel Levy has helped that though. Is that fair to say?
He's helped it commercially, yes.
Because they consider a big.
He's helped grow the club.
Yeah, he's helped grow.
Bro, I go around and I see Spurs fans. I'm like, what?
Trophy-wise, they're not considered a big
Yeah,
club.
no.
Yeah,
we're not.
But I'll go what?
But better than before.
We're considered a big club to Goldman Sachs.
He got you in the Big 6.
To Goldman Sachs and all them business investors, we're a big club. But to the football world, we are not a big club.
Goldman Sachs.
Do you think Tottenham fans care about being one of the big 6, or do you think they care about the trophies that they're bringing in? And you're not bringing in
But you
these
can't
trophies.
ignore being considered.
They are
a big
now though.
6,
They've just
though.
That's not a trophy.
They just got a
Fans
trophy.
don't care about it because they haven't had enough sustained periods of success before that to be like.
And it's not like you don't have the money.
They don't even feel like they should be there. They know it's kind of.
That's why they don't care. They finished 17th, but they won the Europa League. Like it's all about get that Europa League.
Yeah,
They're there by default.
Yeah.
If you give me trophies, give me trophies all day long.
I think you've got to praise Daniel Levy for the stuff he's done to make the club sustainable and well run, and the infrastructure around
100%.
it. And that actually has a lot of longevity now.
For the next person.
Like the legacy he can leave if it goes into the right hands, it's perfect.
Bro,
like you have a club there that's in London. It's got an amazing infrastructure. It's got a huge fan base. It's just won a European trophy. This could be the turning point now to be fair to him. For him to actually step away now and say, you know what, I've done all you haven't done all you can on the football side, but in terms of, let me now give this to somebody with some new ideas who can maybe take this where it deserves to go.
He's done well, yeah.
He's done well.
That's why it was a shock when he left, because I was like, this is the perfect, he just won silverware.
I know, but you remember, this was a motion from January, so Tottenham had an audit, in January, about the whole club operations. Tottenham's owned by ENIC, which is Joe Lewis and his family, right? So in this 24 years, remember, Lewis's kids, I think Viv and Levy's son, is actually a non-executive chairman for ENIC.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So it's all linked. So do you remember? So it's like us. Like say our parents, they were running something, but they in the old way.
Nepotism.
We want more. We want to win. Do you know what I'm saying? So.
Well, what about that? They're saying in the chat there, Dean. They're saying actually, did he walk away? He didn't really step away. He was forced down. Was he forced out?
Yeah,
so he didn't actually say,
"I'm done." He was told to step down.
So even that then, by the ENIC family, because they're the majority.
ENIC family, yeah.
So they're the ones
Lewis
you said.
family, the Lewis family.
Right. So they're the ones you said, Daniel.
You got
thank you.
Right. So what's their plan? So they must have a plan.
Vinay came in.
Yeah, Vinay came from.
Hold on. What are you trying to do? You trying to win now?
That's what I'm trying. That's what I need to get.
Come on, bro.
Should we be worried that they might get like
a
CEO who's gonna?
Come on, bro.
I'm here in Saudi looking.
Now we got Peter Charrington.
I'm here.
The non-executive.
Do we need to be worried? Do we need to have a discussion?
They're in a good place.
Hey,
what does this mean?
Well, Amanda Staveley's interested.
Yeah,
we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Though, I think.
What does this? The question is now to open up the floor. Does this mean something to the rest of us?
I think it does.
Not yet.
I know.
Not yet.
I'm out of here, 15, whatever. Laughing, but I'm talking about if they get someone who does get hold of this club, who does put the money where the money should go.
Everyone knows
Show
it's a
high
problem.
level investment into players.
It's a problem, bro.
Look at the Man City.
They could get to second or third, but I can't see them winning the league.
I have concerns purely because they're in London, so they could attract players more than a Newcastle.
Yep.
Yeah.
They got more cash flow because of the stadium, which Newcastle are struggling with,
Training
the
ground.
go-karting and whatnot.
Yeah.
So I'm concerned.
Kendrick.
But it's still Tottenham.
Yeah,
So
that's
there's
what
got to be a
They
cap.
have to undo it,
But some players,
Hopefully the players
but even
see
this
sense, and there's a cap here.
Even this summer, Levy
you know what
weren't
I'm
in
saying?
charge of, Levy weren't in charge of this window.
They don't know about that. They don't know about that.
Levy weren't in charge of
We have
this
to spread the
window.
gospel.
This window we got Xavi, Kolo Muani. Levy weren't doing that, bro.
To spread the gospel.
Batista Bagger, I said, I'll be honest. Obviously, the foundation they've got, the stadium, the
It's
facilities, and all
real tech.
that, and they're in London, all that, they'll attract players. He said, obviously, the Tottenham thing will attract players from wanting to go
Hopefully.
there. I said, but abroad, they don't care. They don't know about them things. He goes, we've got to spread the gospel.
We have to. God willing, we
We've
have
got to
to.
go out in
we
the middle of Barcelona. Just be like, make
Don't
sure
go
you don't
Tottenham.
there.
I'm going to be on doorsteps in Italy, Spain, and France, letting them know about the history of Tottenham.
What do you think of Tottenham? You be
Yeah,
shout out.
and here's the thing. Here's the problem.
No, it's
Then they're
Spanish.
just going to see bare pounds on the contract and said, I can change that, no problem.
Yeah, there you
When
go.
they start seeing wages reflect like what
City.
our Premier League
It's what
players should
City
be
did.
coming and getting.
It's literally what City
Yeah.
did.
So out of 10, rate his tenure.
I would say
Yeah.
I like what Dean's saying. Like a 10 on that side and like a 2 or 3 on the other side.
it's poor.
Balances out at about a 6.
6.
I'll go 5. You said 6,
Yeah,
didn't you?
6. That's
Above average, man. I think it's 6, 7. I think I'll go 7.
7.
Yeah,
You're a
I'm
hater,
7.
that's why.
I'll give him a strong 5.5.